Get on to rock, get up to burn, stand with the pride, ever feel your desire.
December 30th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. What did we do last time?
We did the first half of the trial. And
That's right, we were, Acrobat. Well, Bat. I think his name was Acro. Yeah. We talked to him, guy in a wheelchair, told us about how he doesn't like, what's her face? I can't remember. Regina! Cause...
Neutrogena.
Yeah, because of, the lion incident, and how she's, like, so... all the time. So now we're gonna defend Max in court again.
Good morning, Max.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. That's probably Regina.
Don't be so nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk.
That's not a glass.
I don't have eyes. Regina!
How fabulous! My sweetie pie! My sweetie pie princess!
She's 60.
You came to watch my performance today?
Of course I did.
He's not gonna be doing anything, he's just gonna be sitting down.
I guess. Mo told me that I should come and watch this.
Mo said that?
So what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end?
It's not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties?
Huh?
I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on, or even where she is. Or who she is.
Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm a member of the audience.
Dressed like that?
Yes.
You're bound to stand out. Fabulous! Enjoy yourself out there.
Good luck, Max. You're the best. I almost thought that said do your best. Which would make sense, but...
Yeah.
Regina's different, don't you think? Even though nothing is different?
Top of the morning to ya. My name's Jackson. I can't... Like, nobody can say top of the morning to you without saying my name's Jacksepticeye afterward. Unless you don't know who Jacksepticeye is.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's get ready to let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to you, governor. Does that work? Does that still work? I don't think that works. Top in the morning. That's the ticket. Attack of the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm. And then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max. I brought you a present. Have some milk. Is this a thing today? Is this a thing?
It's gonna be like, I guess, a clue.
Oh my.
Oh wait, no, wait. He explained before that, like, Max can't perform well without a glass of milk before.
You remember that?
Yeah. Sorry.
Why do you remember that?
I don't know. My memory's just, like, really good today. Because, like, when I was at work, we lost, like, all our phone numbers and stuff because someone threw it out accidentally. And, like, my coworkers were like, I don't know, the phone number starts with and then, like, I finished the phone number because I just remembered it.
That's eerie. I don't know whether that's creepy or that's an accomplishment for you.
Good memory today, dude.
I guess it's good because your memory is usually terrible. So how are you today, Wright? Oh, I've got the feeling that today I'm going to face off against the real culprit.
You don't say.
You mean Acro?
No. Well, thanks for ruining the surprise. You think he did it?
Well, this is how it usually works in Ace Attorney. We should always end up going against the real culprit in court.
Yeah, but they just flat out said it.
It's our job to get to that point. We gotta figure out how he did it since he's in a wheelchair. Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I've got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means that I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses.
What are you going to do then, Nick?
I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today, we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth.
You're right, but it's gonna be tough.
Anyways, I want to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. And she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father.
Want us to make sure Regina watches?
Yes, that's why I brought her to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. Most seen some shit.
Yeah.
There's definitely some troubled, fucked up backstory for him.
We'll never figure that out. Anyway. I need to stop saying anyway. So.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica.
Okay, here she is. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Miss Von Karma, you may proceed with your case.
The prosecution would like to revise the previous theory of events.
What's the meaning of this?
We have discovered a new witness, or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime.
Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up.
Really? Due to this revision, sorry, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew at that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detective stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders.
Poor gumption. Very well. Please call your witness to the stand. Time to get to work, or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope.
That wasn't a pun at all. That wasn't funny, Phoenix.
It's fucked up too, because he's in a wheelchair. What the hell, man?
I mean, he used to be an acrobat, dude.
Yeah, but no, you can't do that anymore, so it's insensitive.
Shut up. He's a murderer. So, name and occupation.
Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. His name is Dingle.
Shut up.
It was a blooper for Ace Attorney.
I forgot that.
That shit was hilarious. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Very Big Circus.
Where were you on the night of the crime?
I was in my room that night.
If you look on the map, you will see that the witness's room is near the crime scene.
My room is on the 3rd floor. The crime scene is below my window.
The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed?
Okay. Here we go. What I witnessed.
I still like those verbs. They're great.
We can't have Bert in the courtroom.
Yes,
Get him out of here!
yes, you can. You can have any animal in the courtroom.
Oh shit, that's right. We did have a parrot in
Polly
here
the
once.
courtroom.
It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a large thump noise from outside the window. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind. That's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness's testimony matched up exactly with the clown.
If that's the case, there is very little the prosecution need add. All that's left to explain that the defendant disappeared into the sky. Wow, that sentence threw me for a loop.
You want to say one thing during this sentence, but it's worded the other way.
Yes.
That's what throws you off.
I hate that. Let me say night sky and sky that night. I don't know. Heck.
Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness.
A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. A man must know the proper timing of things, Mr. Phoenix, right? Just like your old friend, Mr. Miles Edgeworth did.
That bitch.
I'm going to make your day horrible.
Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony?
Yes.
In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. Damn, right, I'm gonna proceed with my cross-examination. Bringing up my ex-boyfriend like that. Fuck. Karma. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting my bed. You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume that you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright sometimes it can make it hard to sleep.
Your curtains, you loser.
If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea?
Thank you, Judge. I'm saying another one.
I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Aha! Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. Oh!
The witness will proceed with his testimony.
It's fucked up. The judge suggested a perfectly simple solution. Time here to thump. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said that you were resting in bed? That is correct.
Yes.
But you were still able to hear a sound from outside.
Yes.
I was indeed.
He was resting doesn't mean he was sleeping, Phoenix.
Right? Resting actor doesn't seem to get results. Maybe something was contradictory in what he just said now. I don't think there was.
I don't think that. Yeah.
What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. Till I can find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. Yeah, like we can't call out anything unless we know for sure.
Yeah.
And a few minutes later, I saw someone flying. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin, or perhaps a large action figure. A
Or an alien.
very large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin or an alien, an action figure is plausible. But I don't think an alien is plausible.
But Isn't like a big action figure just a mannequin? At that point?
I guess if you wanna, like, get into semantics, sure.
I guess so. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth. Just as if we were with you that night.
I believe it was a human. Damn, just strengthened his testimony.
Language,
What
Phoenix.
if Echo's statement jives with the facts?
Can't.
Like, we can't disprove the fact that he couldn't have seen what may have been a human.
I guess. Nothing right now, sir.
It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's what it would look like.
You didn't.
The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So, with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window?
Phoenix. He said that there are lights outside.
The safety
shine.
lights lit things up enough for me to see. But honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses at the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the steel cat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body.
Yeah, that's a contradiction. The silk cat was on the floor.
That's right, he left the silk. Oh shit! All right, Laura. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, that's right. He left the head behind.
My brain is working at like 95% capacity right now, which is rare.
Too bad you still can't read your lines for shit.
I can't.
Convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press him, the less results I seem to get. But maybe there was something fishy with his latest bit of testimony. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a contradiction. There's a huge contradiction with the testimony that was just given.
Gasp. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence.
She's right. Let's see some evidence. You have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction?
Okay.
It's okay.
Silk cat.
That. Oh, okay. I was seriously scared that that wouldn't work. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in, you insensitive ass.
Yeah.
Just looking outside of the window was tough enough of a challenge for me. That's a shame, because you would have noticed the silk hat found on the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right?
Oh.
Afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying that Max had 2 silk hats? Because that would be impressive. No. This is a handmade, one-of-a-kind model made only for Maximilian Galactica by Regina, I think. Or maybe she had it tailor-made, I can't remember. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. That's the wrong choice of wording.
Wait, what do you mean?
You've been fibbing on the stand. Like, I get he meant the stand, but he's in a wheelchair. Order
Okay.
Like, no matter how you look at it, saying anything that involves legs to this man's gonna be kind of pushing.
I guess. As always, it looks like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick?
Well, I opened my big mouth, and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? Yeah, Acro's the real culprit. Are we sure we want to say it? Huh?
No, he doesn't have a grudge against.
No,
Max
he
yet.
doesn't. He clearly doesn't have a grudge against Max. He has a
Okay.
grudge against Regina.
Yeah. Sorry.
So yeah, Acro's the real culprit.
Do this.
Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself.
On this occasion?
Accuses Agro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry.
You said Russell.
Russell, he's dead.
Heard.
Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. Oh, deadly serious. It's the most serious of serious.
Hahaha, I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You should be a clown.
I already am one.
You seem to have learned how to try and grab the audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, don't allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with spoken mirrors is the oldest bluff in the book.
Really?
If you don't believe me, just look at the witness.
Look, does that look like the man of a murderer?
Yeah. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. Also might just be a psychopath. Who knows?
He's staying rather calm and collected. Mr. Dingling, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That's true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder of all things. Shameful! Disgraceful!
See, even a sliver of common sense makes it clear that the accusation is ludicrous.
Like the rapper. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man.
Yeah.
Phoenix is a poopy head.
Ableist. Wait a minute. Does someone bring a child every game?
Maybe.
Use a journey.
Maybe.
'Cause I remember that that was a lot in
Yeah.
the 6th game. See that, Mr. Phoenix, right? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that's how you do it. Have some peanuts. I think that's enough of this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm that Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning to make a claim to counter this as well. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice.
What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? No, we did not.
No, I did. I think.
Huh? You sure? I mean, who else could it be?
I thought it was Mo.
Mo?
Yeah.
I don't know. But Mo saw the incident too. How
Yeah,
could he have helped Acro in any way?
I guess no. Say no.
I don't think. Yeah, I seriously don't think it's Mo.
Okay.
Oh, let's go because going by profiles, we know it can't be Ben because he passed who was supposed to be Acro at the time. I don't think it's Mo because he was tuckered out after rehearsal.
That's what he says.
That's what he says, but he was he was wasn't he also about to go to sleep too?
I guess. It's
I don't
fine.
know.
Just say he doesn't have an accomplice.
Okay. I'm fairly confident it's not Mo.
It's fine.
Plus, why would they have the same trick from the last court case in this one?
Oh, gosh dang, no.
I seriously don't think it's Mo, but who knows? Maybe it's possible. I'll
Okay.
take the hit here, and maybe we'll just say, yeah, it's accomplice.
Okay. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mysterious accomplice.
Not this time, Von Karma.
Okay. What?
You're not going to sucker me into this one. What are you blabbing about, Mr. Wright? There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. He doesn't need any assistance despite the fact that he's in a wheelchair. Order, order. What are you getting at?
Way to keep them on their toes, Nick.
Tomatoes? Now I'm going to have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry.
Can you do it, Rick? Rick?
Rick?
Morty. Anyway.
My...
Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that?
I know what I can do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed.
We gotta go back in time. We gotta go back in time.
You gotta use your spirit channeling technique. Channel your sister, Maya. Channel your sister so I can put her face. So I can put my face in her boobs.
Alright, then let's do it. I have to talk more, oh gosh. Life is hell. Mr. Phoenix Wright. If this witness is the killer, then the eyewitness account is all lies, right?
Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me.
No.
When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Oh, he
was
obviously
in his
couldn't
room.
have... Yeah, he obviously couldn't have gotten out of his room. He was obviously here in the entire time. That's Acro's room. Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can only be one correct answer. Acro didn't leave his room to kill the ringmaster.
What? Are you nuts?
Are you fucking mad?
Mad?
What say you, Mr. Dingling? The birds. They are pretty. It's an interesting theory. That's it? Considering that what you propose is impossible. Yes, that's it. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? As the witness has stated, your assertion is impossible. As he is in a wheelchair, there is no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You've got a point.
It seems we've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Well, said that he saw Max, didn't he?
But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly.
Is it?
Max said it himself that it was literally just wires. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? It's the next course of this legal buffet.
Buffet.
Isn't that?
I know, it's buffet, but
okay, I was
buffet.
seriously like, no, I totally know that word. Don't make me look like an idiot.
It's been a long time since I've been to a buffet. I want to go to a buffet. I want to eat all their Jello cubes.
Jello cubes sound good.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here, you'll die.
I'll die. I know. She's right. I can't mess up here. I've got to give this one some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about that. Time to enlighten us as to how Mr. Dingley committed the crime, Mr. Wright. What evidence do we?
The statue, right?
We don't have that.
Do you have a picture of it? Yeah, we have a picture of it.
Oh yeah, we do.
Oh.
No, that's not it.
This is. Oh yeah.
That should be enough, though, right? Yeah.
So.
All right. Like, obviously we can't say no, so yeah. Yes. I'm going to present some evidence.
I'm gonna do it.
Mr. Dingling used to commit the crime of murder against Russell Berry. Here's the bust. What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem is with the item that's shown in the picture. The bust? It's quite a large... It's quite a large bust. And
this is a boob joke.
and because it is life size, it is also very, very heavy.
Heavy?
Heavy enough to guarantee certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. The birds have flown away. See, this is how Acro was able to kill the ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. The statue.
Yes,
Not what we're all thinking.
of course.
Order. You're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster? Rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit.
How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something that heavy? It's impossible.
Well, Acro is an acrobat.
Doesn't matter.
He should have more than enough upper strength to carry something like a bust. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges?
Like, if you carry something, you still need, like, your legs and stuff to help you lift it up.
I mean, do you need your legs to lift up your laptop?
No, but, like, it's a heavy bus. You need that to do that.
Well, unless you're swole, which you are not.
So, I'm lanky. Not lanky. I'm chubby. But
There you go.
Acro is at a loss for words.
He should be. He knows that I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. Get out! I wasn't done talking!
I don't care. I'd watch what you say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix, Wright?
What?
Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand that we get a proper testimony from the witness himself. Dude, I nailed that.
You say. Karma. She's just using this testimony as a ruse to stop her time. There is absolutely no need for such testimony.
If the defense... Wait. If the defense has its version... Oh no. My brain.
95%'s dropping down to 75.
No, it dropped down to 10. If the defense has its version of the murder, the prosecution has the right to respond.
The defense's objection is overruled. Why can't he see things my way once in a while?
No.
Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we could request expert testimony.
The witness will have no problem. However, let's all be respectful towards him.
Thank you. That woman will sink to any low to win a case. Acro's physical state. Okay, well I gotta cut it here because timer's actually literally like 10 seconds left, so this is a good time to cut it before we get any further down. So next time we're gonna testify. We're gonna cross-examine Acro some more. We know he did it, but we just need to figure out how he did it. So yeah. See you guys then. Bye.
Bye.